So now we're going to make some caramel sauce. So what I've got in the pot is just a touch of water and a little bit of clear corn syrup, but you could use the amber colored corn syrup or a little bit of lemon juice. It's really just to help prevent crystallization. So what I'm going to do is on really low heat, I'm just going to sprinkle my sugar over top of the water. And really the whole point is that I'm trying to prevent crystals from forming. So I don't really want to stir it if I don't have to. So I've just got some nice low heat. And if I am going to stir it, what I want to happen is that all of the sugar looks like wet sand. So I'm going to stir, but just a little bit. I'm going to try to be very careful to not flick crystals on the sides of the pot. I just want to push it down until it's all wet. And so once I'm confident that all my sugar is wet, I'm not going to stir it anymore. So I'm going to take one quick look around the inside of my pot to see if I got any crystals of sugar around the inside. If I did, I'm just going to take a wet pastry brush and brush those down. But I didn't. So I'm just going to slowly increase my heat. And what I want to happen is for the sugar to start going sort of amber colored around the outside. But before I do anything, I want to make sure I have everything ready to go. So I also have my cream measured out and my butter. So now we're just going to wait. In order to make caramel sauce, what we need to do is to evaporate all of the water. So you always want to sort of use the minimum amount of water necessary just to speed up the process. But if I had added 5 times the amount of water, I would still make caramel. It would just take time for all of that water to evaporate off. So now we're just going to wait for the water to evaporate and our sugar will start to caramelize. So I'm sure you can see that the steam has stopped really bubbling up, and you can see that it's starting to turn color a little bit. So at this point, if I want to, I can kind of just swirl the pot a little bit. I'm going to resist the urge to stir with a spatula or a whisk until I get the right color. So it's almost there, and as soon as it gets to the right color, what I want to do is I want to turn off the heat and add the cream right away, and that'll stop it from getting too dark. So there we go, just at the perfect color. And now when I add the cream, it's really going to bubble up, so make sure that you're standing far away. And at the point that you're adding the cream, then you can start stirring. Okay, so I got my cream in. I'm going to add my butter. Just going to stir that all together. In the event when you were doing this, your sugar starts to seize and get hard, you can just warm it again over low heat and it will soften up for you again. So once my butter's in, there we go. We have some really beautiful caramel sauce. It's not burnt, but it's a nice rich color. I'll put it into a bowl so you can see the color a bit better. Okay. And at this point, if we were going to add anything else, now would be the time to do it. So if we were adding vanilla or anything like that, now we would add it. You don't add vanilla at the beginning because it evaporates. Okay, so you want to add it at the end. So that's it, caramel sauce.